Have a good day, teacher. Today I'm going to do the homework. So let's begin the first question. I have already write the equation because the in the paint it's not seeing the clearly. So let's begin the first question. First question is one to us. The transfer function is given as follow. The unit step unit. Obtain the system response. Or our the equation is 4s plus 200 divided by s square plus 30s and plus 200. So if if you want to solve the equation, the first of all we have to multiplication the 1 divided by s. So 1s 4s plus 200 divided by before that let's divide the part, the denominator part. S square plus 30s and 200. So if I write the s and s, so the clearly modulation is 20 and 1. So s plus 1 10 multiplied s plus 20. So after the divide the part, the transfer function, and we seeing the three s's. Yeah, it's mean the coefficient of the s is 3. So if I write a divided by s plus, because we obtain the second part, it's mean the dominator part we using, b divided by s plus 1 10 and plus c, because the coefficient of the system is 3, s plus 20. So after writing the part, we can actually equal the dominator part. So I'm writing the s plus 20 and s plus, right? So the equation is I don't adding the a part because it's simply is better the simpler than. So a divided by s plus bs plus 20b s square plus 30s plus 200, and the c part cs plus 10c. So if we equate the right there, and after the equation, the two part A and B and C, so we obtain the A. After the equal the that part, we have to equation as 4s and 200 equal to that part. So if I am writing there, RS square plus 30SA and 200A, and multiply that part, and I'm writing the right there. So 4s plus 200 equation equal to that equation. So if I equate the equal to s to s and the normal part to normal part, my equation is, I'm uzatayım biraz daha. 1 divided by s plus minus 1.6 divided by s plus 10 plus 0.6 divided by s plus 20. After the find the C and B and A, we have to write after the equation this part, I'm B part, I'm sorry, A part, if s equal to 0, for s plus 200 divided by s multiplied s plus 1 and s plus 20. If I write the s equal to 0, the equation is 1, because the s is 0. 10 multiplied 20 is 200. 200 divided by 200 equal to 1. So let's do it for B. B equal to B s part, we choose right, s equal to negative 10. So s plus 1, because we have to write the s right there, so s plus 1, 10, 4s and 200 divided by s plus 10 and s plus 20. If I write the s is minus 10, my unknown b is equal to 1 minus 1.6. for C, we are going to same part, same equation, just write S equal to minus 0, minus 20. So if I write put the minus 20 in the equation, the C is equal to 0.6, yes. So I find the unknown character of A, B, C, and we come to final part. The final part is write the transfer function. So yt is a transfer function equal to umt is minus 1 over minus 10t plus 0.6 Euler coefficient is minus 10. We find the first question equation. So let's doing the second question. The second question is RLC circuit, and the question is want to us write the differential equation for the circuit in figure right. So and the equation is given us the E1 and E2. Let's actually we must do KVL1 and KVL2, the two part. So minus, I changed the pen, minus UT plus E1 R1 plus LI I'm sorry I forget to record the video. So E1 R1 plus Li1 the inductor di bölü divide by dt plus we have a capacitor. In the capacitor the differential equation is 1 divided by C1 integrated, and I'm sorry I forget the write the QBL1. So integrated E1 because we using the one part part 1 E1 minus E2 after that dt, don't forget writing dt, after plus the final part is R2 E1 minus E2. It is the or one part equation. So after the writing divide equal to 0. After we want to write divide by R1 I'm sorry C C1, or don't necessary, sorry, minus ut plus e1 r1 plus l1 de divided by dt plus 1 divided by c1 integrated e1 minus e2 dt plus r2 multiplied e1 minus e2. So we destroyed that integrate part. So how we can differential to that part. If I separate this equation, this differential equation, so my new part is L1 d square e1 divided by dt plus r1 and r2 plus r2 dE bölü dt and d1 plus r2 d2 d1 I'm sorry, let's do it the QL2. In QL2 1 divided by C2 integrated E2 dt plus L2 dE2 bölü dt plus R2 E2 minus E1 plus 1 divided by C1 integrated E2 minus E1 dt equal to 0. So how we can do the equal the two part? If the equal the two part and already divide by multiplied part the differential dE bölü dt, so my final equation is L1 d square E1 divided by d2 square plus R1 plus R2 dE1 and dt plus minus R2 dE2 divided by dt plus E1 minus E2 divided by C1 equal to du dt, du divided by dt. Uh, that's right. After the and writing QBL 2, we can solve the equation right there. So let's going to third question. Actually, third question I'm very hard to solve in the midterm exam. So if I and after that I understand, but I have a little mistakes can be. So I'm sorry if I can. So the third question is simply the block diagram step by step with block diagram reduction methods and obtain the y divided by x shown in the figure. So if how we can solve it? First of all, actually I'm solving that way. And first of all, Hey2 is G1, G2, G3, right? After that, He2 on top the plus and G2, G3 going to the plus. So if I write that part, G1, G2 and I'm sorry, G3 the new Hey2 is Hey2 divided by G2. So and hash new hash2 is going to hash 1. Yes, right, it's correct, right. After that, let's do it the right part. X coming to plus and ES coming to plus and it's go to G1. But we have already the method to write the feedback part. What's our feedback? G1 it's mean the x by x, yeah, right? Y is the feedback part. So if the right part sorry, 1 plus G1 divided by 1 G1 and E1, right? So and we writing yes, the part 0 plus, yes, it must be plus. So my new equation is x coming to plus and there's 0, G1 divided by 1 plus G1 and H1. It's going to G2 and G3. It's going to plus, and feedback part is H2 and new H2 is H2 divided by G2 and the other part is coming to H3 and it's going to minus. So after we have to write more simply that part. So how we can, if we see the G2 and G3 and the H2 by divided by G2, we can write this equation G3 plus H2 divided by G2, because it's the G2 multiply the G3 and reverse to H2 divided by G2, and we new equation is G2 plus H2 divided by G2. So and we have a feedback right there. How we can write? First of all, the H3 is going to write, and we must multiply the G1 right there and G2 part. So x coming G1 G2 divided by 1 plus G1 H1, right? After that is coming to G2 sorry, G not G3. Its new equation is there. G3 plus H2 divided by G2. However, we forget the other part. The other part is the feedback. Feedback is the coming H3 and the negative part. So it's H1. So we have the feedback right there. So and it's the the question is 1 to y divided by x divide s divided by xs is equal to G1 G2 divided by 1 plus g1 h1, and it is the yes. So divide by g1 g2 and h3. How we can write, how we do write there, because there's a feedback. In the feedback, g2 and h2 divided by g2, top part and divide by the x. I have already write there. So this method we apply that part, and my new equation is 1 plus g1 g2 h3 divided by 1 minus g1 h1, and we don't forget the right part, g2 plus g3 plus h2 and divide by g3. Sorry, I plus h2 divided by g2. So after the simplified equation, my final equation is g1 g2 g3 plus g1 h2 divided by 1 minus g1 h3 and plus g1 g2 and h3. Right. The final solution is right there. So we have a last problem to given, and in the midterm exam I forget to how to solve it, and I missed the small part. I hope I don't forget now. Find the state equation of the system whose mathematical expression is given below and write the state space. And state space equation is given. How we can write? First of all, write the equation normally. The coefficient is 3, 2a plus plus 5a and 2a divided by I can read RT. Okay. So after how we can solve it? I forget that part, and that part is very important. We don't have to forget. If we state space model, if we see the state space model in the question, first of all, the highest coefficient, the high coefficient differential it's must 1. It's mean replaced we want to write 2 2 replace to 1. So I divide by 2 the equation. So my new equation is y the coefficient of 3 plus 2 divided by 2, 3 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 5 divided by 3 and y equal to RT. So we have already the equation for the state space model. What is that? X1 equal to Y1, X2 equal to Y and coefficient differential is 1. I'm sorry. And x3 is equal to y, the differential equation, the coefficient is 3. So after that, it's already the we already find want to bilmemiz gerekenler. Bunlar bizim bilmemiz gereken formüllerimiz. Formula. So and x1 equal to y and x2, and already the second part is the differential, so I put the dot. So second and x3 is equal to 1, 2, 3. So and it's equal to x2, it's equal to x3, and it's equal to I'm sorry, şöyle yazalım. 0.5 var divide x1 minus 2 plus 2.5 x2, and I expand more, minus 1.5 y, the differential coefficient is 2. So after writing that part, we have to using the linear algebra. So x1, x2, and x3. 0, 1, because the in the equation is 1, the coefficient. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, and we writing the what we final the point y2 eşittir 1.5, y coefficient is 2.5, and y and normal y is equal to 1. So minus 1, and we're writing the minus side, 2.5 and minus 1.5. So x1, x2, and x3. plus the r side, we have to write 0, 0 and 1.1. R, it's equal to state equation, and we have to write the normal part y equal to, and we write the y is 1, and we have to normal linear algebra for that part again, x1, x2 and x3. That is the, I guess, the final solution, if I can analyze as well. So thank you, teacher, for the listening me. I hope you like that. So have a good day.